Although today might not be a warm spring day, it is time to get in your yard to make sure that grass is going to be green come summertime.
It is very cold out there today, actually.
It is.
And here with some lawn care advice, we welcome Mike Fratelloni from Fratelloni's Ace Hardware. Mike,
hello,
welcome.
sir.
How you doing? I kind of want to win that massage thing. I'm not a mom.
If you win,
you're
could
out.
you help
You guys
me?
have to wait till June, okay?
Okay,
not
for
Dad's
Father's
Day until June.
No, they won't do that. They'll say, hey, we're going to let you walk the dog or paint the house
see what I'm
for
saying?
Father's
Yeah,
Day.
oh, we have to do all kinds of special things
well,
for mothers.
well.
So
They get to have
So-
babies. We can't even have babies.
yeah, see, I would have babies if I could.
Of course you would. We all
You know
would.
what?
But
Okay, that's not
Something
true.
tells
Anyway.
me that I could really say something to each of
Yeah,
you,
I
but I
think you're
probably
right.
shouldn't,
I think you're right.
What?
Okay,
What?
let's talk about
I'm an angel.
raking. Let's
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about raking.
it's not too early to rake, is it, Mike?
I heard you went out and raked.
I had to because they had a tree that came down over the winter.
Yeah.
Mysteriously. I won't go
You must-
into how that
maybe-
came down on top of the house, but I will tell you that I had to get the sticks up.
You did. Okay,
Yeah.
you must.
So
not
I was
raked.
very gentle. I was
He
very
raked.
gentle.
He must not
He
care
raked.
what your neighbors think of your yard, then, I
raked.
guess, right? Because he's destroying it by raking.
I was out there in my underwear doing it, so I didn't care.
Well, raking's a little early, right? If your grass still feels moist as you walk in it, it's too early to rake. You're actually going to dig up the grass, and it actually does more damage than good. This rake on the end, that is a solid tine rake. You definitely don't want to use that yet, but you will use that here in another couple of weeks when it gets drier in your yard. You can do other things to your yard, but you don't want to rake.
Nice rake.
Okay, so
Isn't it though?
I could use one.
So
of
you-
these.
sell those.
A new one.
you have
He
to wait
wants
a
that.
couple of weeks.
You do. You want to wait till your grass no longer
Okay.
leaves imprints when you walk, like that moisture, soggy feeling.
Okay, let's talk about grass seed because everyone's just itching to get this stuff going. They want a green lawn.
And you can absolutely put down grass seed right now. One thing that I want people to know is not all grass seeds are the same. So this bag next to Corey, that we sell this seed, but it's inexpensive and it's a big bag. The reason why it's inexpensive in a big bag is because it's annual grass seed. It comes up just 1 year.
Oh.
And people don't want that. They normally want perennial grass seed. But the reason we sell it is that it germinates so fast. So if you're having a grad party or if you have a big bare spot and you want grass right now, like in the next few days, that's the way to do it. So a lot of
Okay.
people come up to the front and they have the big cheap bag and we say, do you want grass seed for just 1 year? That's salesmanship on our part, right? And they say, no, I want full grass seed. So we have a couple different ones. This one that's Corey's standing next to is Scott's Easy Seed, and he's going to show us how this works. This is mulch, grass seed, fertilizer, and everything. And you can watch as he pours
So what's
this in.
supposed to be happening here?
It's going to expand right out of there. Watch this, watch. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, I think. Oh.
All right, so
Now,
what's going on here?
as it's starting to touch that,
Oh, I see the water going down.
Oh, look at it. See, can you see that?
Yeah,
it's
I see it.
growing outside.
What's happening?
What it's doing is holding that moisture in. Grass seed will not germinate without being moist. So, see, I'm glad he went all the way there. So this actually
Do we have more
holds
water?
moisture next to the grass seed. He's like, let's get him another cup.
Oh, look at it's cracking. Can you see that?
Okay.
He's easily excited.
Apparently.
Okay, so we have all the grass seeds you could possibly need at Fratelloni's. We'll just next step is crabgrass prevention. It's called crabgrass preventer because you don't actually kill crabgrass, you prevent it from germinating. So you have to put it down before it germinates.
Okay, when does it germinate then?
It germinates when your yard hits about 70 degrees. Not when the weather outside hits 70 degrees, but when your grass is about 70 degrees.
What is it at about now?
About like 40 something. It's
Okay,
still
so
really
you got a
cold.
long
So we got a long
there.
time.
You have to go out there every week with the thermometer
And just measure it.
and put it in the ground.
Take the temp.
I have a strange feeling you're never going to do that. This is a Scott Snap Spreader. So this is crabgrass preventer, but if you notice the bottom of this, like put that down, it looks a little different than a normal bag because it actually fits into this spreader, this Scott Snap Spreader.
What
and
is
then you
that
don't have to know what you're putting it down, the rate you're putting it down. It just snaps in, and then you can walk. You don't have to measure anything. You don't have to worry about how much you're putting down. It's really cool. Scott's invented this a couple years ago. It's been extremely popular.
I bet it has
The
been.
thing that
It's
very easy. The 4-step program, right?
Okay.
That's the next thing. This is everything you need for your whole year. It's all 4 steps. It's crabgrass preventer, weed and feed, fertilizer, and then the fall fertilizer. I hate to even say fall fertilizer.
Yeah, let's not
But
talk about
one
that
thing
yet.
that people make the mistake on is they put down the crabgrass preventer and grass seed. Crabgrass preventer actually stops new grass seed from germinating. So you have to be very careful. They do make this product called Step 1 for seeding. It's a little different at Fratelloni's. You come in, we replace this step for this step. Not everybody does that. But this allows you to still seed and put crabgrass preventer down on your yard.
Do them both.
Do them
You're
both
not
at the
gonna
same
kill
time,
anything
right
that
in
you
the
don't
same
wanna kill.
spreader. No, it's absolutely fantastic.
But the 4 steps have different times of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This one's now, step 1's now. The second one is when your dandelions are up, your broadleaf weeds, because that actually, the chemical has to stick onto the leaf to get pulled into the root.
Oh, okay.
So everything else goes right to the ground. This last product is my new absolute favorite. It is called Doc John's Magical Mystery Grass Food. Whoever invented this name was a genius, because you're not going to forget Doc John's Magical Mystery Grass Food. They actually have a little sign here on their bag that says, "Keep on the grass." Kind of tongue-in-cheek,
really?
right? Yeah. So they actually want you to have your kids on the grass, dogs, by wetlands, if this gets down into your drainage, it's not going to kill the river. It's very, very safe. It's fully organic. You're going to get a great greening from your yard because the nitrogen's so strong at 9%, but it's a real high quality nitrogen. And it's just absolutely one of my new absolute favorite products.
That's
Doc
what you
John's.
think about with fertilizer, though, is the runoff and the kids and the pets. And
yeah, you know, you don't want to let the dog out or the kids out right when you've done different products. Not that these aren't safe, but this one's extremely safe. So they feel free to have your kids run on this and your dogs out there. And so again,
organic
Doc
is huge.
John's.
Yeah, organic is huge. A lot of people looking at that. Okay, let's talk about aerating. So, do we need to do it?
Yeah, you know, it's so wet this year, right? And you need to get moisture out of your soil, and you need to start letting a little air in there. This is a lot of work. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, Mike, why don't you let her try that?
Okay.
I was going to say, I got heels.
You want to try that?
I could just go out and walk around in my heels, right?
Yes, well, you could do that. You could mow the yard in your heels, which was probably what you do anyways. Or Corey wears heels, I'm not sure.
Right.
And then you just walk around and you spike that into the ground.
Okay.
And you
Go
just
ahead,
do that.
give it a try, Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. You can use it.
So you'd step on this and you'd push
You
it
do
down
it over and over, all throughout the bad spots of your yard. You're obviously not going to aerate your entire yard using this. You can rent an aerator from us and do that. You're going to let her do it, okay? I have a strange feeling we could let her do it all day long. She's not going to do it. Yeah.
Listen, I'll take video of her doing it.
All right.
Hey, I could do it, and I might do it.
I love how she says, I could do it. Well, of course you could do it.
I could do it.
You're not going to.
Will she do it?
Yeah. But this
Okay.
is a very easy system, very inexpensive. It's light, right? Anybody can do it. And just in the bad spots where your grass is always wet, you want to get some air moving through those holes. So you're just putting little holes all throughout your yard. And then you seed after that. The seeds go down in the holes. Everything works out really well.
Wonderful.
Isn't it cool?
It's very cool. Here you go, Corey.
Thank you. I can
can
Happy
bring
Father's
out-
Day.
you can-
Thanks, Mike.
you can
Hey,
aerate at
Mike's my
home.
new daddy.
Yeah.
How about that?
Giving you all these toys, right? You can find the items that Mike featured at any one of the 19 Frattallone's Ace Hardware locations right here in the Twin Cities, including their newest store in Eden Prairie. Thank you, Mike. All right, still to come next, we visit a Burnsville clinic where